Yo, yo, yo. Testing, testing. 127. What's good in the hood? My peoples, what is good in the hood? We are gonna start with first of all, bit abrupt. Welcome back to episode 3, right? And we're getting locked in, mate. We're getting locked in for really. Like, comment, subscribe, and let's get locked in. So we're gonna start with GBP AUD. It done wonderful things. It done wonderful things. Let me just put that down. I don't know if you can hear the music. I hope not. If you can, I mean, I don't care, but I hope it's not coming over me. Let's put it down there. Surely you lot can't hear that. There's no way. So starting on a weekly, yeah. As we can see, this high is now being rejected. Price is back beneath it. We wicked up. What is this other black line as well? Where is that coming from? Oh, look, don't lag, for God's sake. There was a reason for these two black lines, I've forgotten. Shit. Oh, I've forgotten. Yep, my mind's gone completely blank. Oh, wait. No, my mind has now regained function. Sorry, lads. Fucking hell. What a state. I'm a mess. It's not a good way to start, is it? Certainly not fucking locked in, mate, that's for sure. But no, let's actually get locked in now. What an idiot. So this black line represents the high of this candle here. Sorry, the low. I might have to leave this video. I might just cut it. I might do it tomorrow. Someone help me. Jesus. Not Jesus. He ain't gonna help me. Um, I need to chill out, mate. What the hell? So the low of this candle right here is what we've wicked into. We've wicked into the bodies of these as well. We bring that up there. It's a little bit more pinpoint and precise, but we'll leave it on a wick anyways. So yeah, we are currently getting rejections from this high and this high. Price is failing to break it, go above. Obviously, that's on the smaller time frames. So coming on to the daily time frame now. This is today's candle, and this is the high of yesterday's candle. Well, Friday's candle. Um, put our heads above that, and it's the same lines, but here you can just see it a bit more clearly with more candles, how we've made our way up here. But this green line represents an area of daily volume where money was. So you see price broke this green line with this huge candle, then we retested it, and then we had a huge move after this retest, and then we sunk hundreds of pips. So this is a good area to have for like a target for price to come into. And we were short by a few pips of that line. So potentially we could see price come and touch it or break above it. I don't know. But we're going to use these weekly highs and these daily highs as a foundation to know whether this is going to roll over or not. That makes sense. So coming on to the 4 hour now, look. You see how it's working? See how it's breaking down? Nice, isn't it? But nice. But yeah, you see more rejections. See, so this wick, sorry, the higher time frame, the wick, this is the wick. This is what it looks like on the 4 hour. Big candlestick, rejection back beneath. So ideally, what are we looking at right here? So we have a big pump after a load of jitty jatter. What are we? I might have to go to a lower time frame. 15 minute. Hmm. All right, cool. So using a 15 minute and plotting on the high of the US session. London, London. So 8 o'clock's here. So this is the low of London right here. Try not to get too distracted by my weekly zones. So right now we've narrowed it down to two time sessions. We have a US high up here and a London low down here. What we could see is pull down into here and then a bounce back up. Or we could see a bit of accumulation here. We come up to this green line as a last result, and then round here we start rolling over. But if we do not form any more highs and we stay down here and start breaking down here, then it means that this daily order block formation is going to hold up. And said order block formation. So yeah, we'll start seeing like on the smaller time frames, price rounding and making smaller lower lows and whatever. But on the daily and the 4 hour, it will be just one or two rejection candles. On the 4 hour, it could be a few rejection candles. Like we could consolidate a little bit here. So that is a fair value gap in there. Price came above it. So it's a little bit void. But then you have this order block here. So could be the case of this. Because I'm just thinking, are we looking to come down here? There's fair value gaps. There's a few areas where price may need to come and I don't know. GA's got me in a bit of a pickle. Because I was thinking all of this needs to get taken out. So GA to come up here, but I don't know if that's a bit of a stretch. So what I'm gonna go with, yeah, what I'm gonna go with is this, the rejections and the rolling over. We could potentially come back down here, or to here, creating a fib. Say, come back down into these red levels for price to then carry on moving up, if that makes sense. So we'll go with that. Price to make its way back down to at least, we'll go 61. and then taking it up to there and then eventually up to here. So we'll just take this rectangle. And yeah, that'll be 50% of that whole area. So yeah, we'll look out for that. We're not predicting, we'll just react to what's going on, but we'll have this area as a place of interest, point of interest. So now we're just gonna wait. We'll watch and see how price breaks down. And literally just track it. It's kind of simple, really. But I've marked out the low of London and the high of the US. Now we can delete this fib. We can delete everything else. It's a little bit messy. I want to keep this arrow to see if it closes beneath it and stays beneath. And then if we trickle above whatever, I just want to see how it reacts within these specific price ranges. But I think that's pretty good for GA. Um, gold, anything going on gold? So after it formed this wick, it didn't come back up. In fact, it actually came down to our target. So that's pretty smooth from gold. No noise, pretty good. And it's beautiful what it done here as well, look. Yeah, I should have known really that that wasn't going to come back up to here because it formed these two highs pretty much, not really level, but it enticed a lot of sellers. Sellers gave them a little bit of profit, got to here and said, we're going the other way, mate. That is a US low. And then London came to respect that US session. However, forming a low of its own. And then we came and we took out these sellers that were here. So that's a big, big stop hunt. And then it drove price all the way back down. And now we're probably going to come back into here, fuck around, get some milk, back down into there. My ADHD, man. Pack it in. Pack it in, man. Pack it in. So if I was to take a trade, that's what it would be like. Boom. That's that for gold. Quick things. Feel me? Let's go on Euro USD. We ain't broke this pair down yet on this episode. So let's lock in, motherfuckers. Yeah. Oh, this is beautiful. Not quite, because we haven't touched this, which makes me think. Stop hunt. Buyers, retail buyers. Stop hunt. Actual place of entry. Whoosh. Let's have a butchers. Oh, I don't know, man. Euro USD ain't my pair. I can't talk like this. But we are going to set this US high. Gonna set it right here. Damn. I don't know, man. This seems a little bit. I don't think we're gonna come down there. And it's just a flipping fair value gap, the 50% of it. But we ain't even touched this. Why would it do that? See, getting to know other pairs is kind of frustrating. Literally like getting to know other humans. Fuck off. Don't want to know you. Don't want to know you, mate. Unless you got that money. So, by the looks of this, then, seems to be wanting to make his way up. However, wait, oh, no, but look at that wick. We've already tapped into it. Straight into the 50%. So why would we be coming up then? Think, Daniela. Think, think. Whoa! Delete all this shit. Restart, restart. If you don't know what to do, refresh it at 2:15. Right, so looking at the 3-month time frame now, yeah, for Euro USD. For the last since October 2022, we have been coming up. And if I just put one line, these adverts are absolutely depressing. Put a line right there. Because just to make it easy, right? Because these candles was followed by a huge move. So if we're getting rejection, 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 price closes above it, but then rejection and we're back beneath it. And we ain't really breached this wick either. And we sort of rolled over as we came into this region, this order block area here. And obviously on the smaller time frames, if I see this on a daily or 4-hour, I would be anticipating bearish movements. So taking that concept and applying it to the higher time frame, it only makes sense to see if we're potentially going to roll over. But then it makes it very simple because if we get another closure back above this level, well, what does that like? What does that tell us? Tells us that Elon Musk just built a rocket and we're flying to fucking Neptune, bro. Neptune, mate, all the way up here to Scandinavia. Liquidity, lads. This is going to be taken out. Do we roll over and continue structure, forming new lows? After we form a lower low, we form a lower high. Then we form another lower low, you know, A, B, C, 1, 2, 3. So that is the higher, the ultimate. You know what I'm saying? But it just makes it very simple because now we know, lads, now we know that this is what is in store for us. Potentially. Could be wrong. Even if I am, don't give a fuck. It's not important. We're not predicting. Oh, shit. So what I'm trying to do is paint a bigger picture. Like, where can price go to? Where can it go to collect money to shoot off? And it makes it very good because then on the weekly time frame, look, these spaces become very large. And then you start realizing that there's a huge movements and you can capitalize on so much more opportunities on the way down and on the way up. because overall on the higher time frame, you know what's going on. As you can see here on the weekly, we've been again the concepts we use on the lower time frames, like the 4 hour, the daily, to find structure. We can use it. Making highs all here. Look at this. Perfect break of structure. Then look at this. Perfect retracement. Then look at this. Not so much perfect with, like, I wish that closed a bit more down here. Would have been nicer. But it's showing signs that it wants to roll to a lower price. And we know that that lower price is this monthly fair value gap down here. Because why? In order for price to come all the way up to here, it needs to collect money. It needs to gain power for such a big move. And it can only do that by creating liquidity up here for people to sell the market. But then it created liquidity down here for people to buy the market. So it's waiting for these lot. It's coming to get these lot. But at the minute, we're headed down here to take out these areas and grab as much money as possible so that we can make a huge move over the next few months. So, with that being said, we're on the weekly now. And all we're going to do is, obviously, we have a line here. So that high is covered from yesterday. I'm going to cover the previous day from Sunday, from Friday, which will be Thursday. This is Thursday's candle. So yeah, I'm going to keep that there because we could be coming up to tap aheads onto this level. So taking that into consideration, we're now on a daily time frame. Cool. So little, look at this. Look at this. Area of liquidity, volume. Price came into here, pumped, pumped. It didn't come back beneath this. We left it. What did we do after we collected money and made a new high? We came straight back into it. So when you're realizing that price is being capped up here because you're watching the sessions, and you would know, right, okay, that's a US high. We'll see if price comes above it. Doesn't come above it, doesn't come above it. Ooh, let's draw this shit. I'm moving like a bot with my hand at the minute. What the fuck? Look, so the US made a high, yeah? Tried to pump it in Asia. Didn't do it. But then London came through. Bosh, pumped through it. Yeah? Big ass stop hunt from people selling right here. Stop hunted. Then look, we came back beneath it, rejected it, sunk away, pulled back into this area of liquidity where the volume was gained. And then we left again. We went lower. Right? So using the highs of the sessions, you would have known that price is now looking to come lower, right? So using the sessions, you would have known that price is looking to come lower. And then on the 4 hour, what do you see? Order block, boom, close beneath, wick, entries, 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 entries. For sales, yeah? Break of structure. It's nice. So now we've had bearish tendencies all the way from up here. Big 4 hour candlesticks closing beneath. Yeah. We're now back beneath one of the highs or the lows of the weekly. But this lines up with the retracement that's going to happen due to this new low that's been formed. Yeah, so now we're going to pull up. Either we get the closures and the rejections here, or let's say up here. There's an order block there as well. So let's say we're looking for this. And that lines up with our higher time frame bias to come to this lower region. And then when price gets down here, it's going to retrace. It's going to do what it's going to do. But the point is that we get to track and trace it every day using these session highs and lows. Look, it's forming bullish price action right now. Why would it be forming bullish price action? Well, because on the higher time frames, we're heading up for an area of volume, which is a 4 hour order block, etc. So that's why we're bullish on the smaller time frames, because we've got to get somewhere so that we can follow the overall direction, which is all the way down here. So using this piece of information here on the smaller time frames, we now know where we're headed. So we can take trades. We can jump on board. We can grab some buys up to this area. Once we're at this area, we know to watch out, not be involved. Wait, if we see rejections, guess what? We know where we're going, down here. Take price, take profits off here, take profits off here, take profits off here. We're locked in, boys. This ain't a joke. We're locked in. I'm not live trading at the minute, but when I am, you lot will know about it. And no, I don't sell signals and I don't give out financial advice. So don't fucking copy me. All right? I'm just showing you what I'm doing. I'm just showing you my journey so that you guys can align with me. You know what I'm saying? We can create a community, we can build together. It's one of them ones. I'm not trying to teach people. Me filming myself is me journaling myself, journaling my trades, getting my thoughts out from my head onto a screen out loud. I'm saying them, I'm speaking them. So when I go over and I watch myself, like I can just see everything. It's the best way to do it. But as a bonus, you guys get to watch me evolve as a person. You get to watch me elevate, get better. You get to watch me lose. You get to see me emotional. So win-win in it. I get to learn from myself. You lot get to watch and be entertained if this is your cup of tea. But like when it starts paying off and I start traveling and doing shit, I'll be vlogging that. Like my channel is going to be very diverse and no one's really done it before. Everyone else that's got a YouTube channel, they're trying to sell you something. They want your money for something. I don't want niche from you, bruv, apart from a like and a comment. Just enjoy the ride, man. But that's it from me today. Episode 3. We was locked in very heavy. Maybe not at the start, but when we got rolling, mate, we was rolling good. So I look forward to the next episode. Wait, let me just Jesus. GBP, Um, bit of a premature ending. Hold up. Let me just quickly break down this. We've wicked into these bodies here, right? And we've made lower lows, then we've failed to make lower lows. but we haven't made new highs either. So do it. It would be good to see it come up here. Let's go on to the 15-minute. Let's check the sessions. That's looking phenomenal. That is looking phenomenal for buyers. Ah, yeah, that's unreal. That's going. We're gonna go right there. So we got Asia lows. We got London lows here. This bloody fair value gap, imbalance, whatever you want to call it, actually lines up with the Asia low as well. So we're going to tie it to that. And then we'll mark on the London low. So now we know if price comes into any of these regions and we start seeing big rejections up here again, we know that price is going to get carried. We know that price is going to get carried up to this region eventually, but it will take breaks and stop offs here, here. But the reason it's going to come up there is to take out the sellers that are involved from here, and there's definitely sellers here. So this area seems like a good little place to go from. So yeah, that's GBP JPY quickly for you lot. If this doesn't take though, and we don't get rejections and start coming up here again, and we close beneath here, then we are heading down into this area of unfilled price. 82.50, 182.50. If we break, if we don't respect any of this, 82.50, 8200, that's where we're coming. Oh yeah, episode 3 is finito. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching, my brothers, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.